needs public funds to achieve its business goals, would apply for it, would take part in some kind of contests, has no problem in dealing with the administration. I mean, no previous painful experiences with EU funds. And last but not least, we are looking for someone who is reliable and trustworthy in terms of public money, because it isn't a problem to find, let's call them professional collectors of EU funds, who are living from many projects and who have created so-called industry of EU funds. And it is the reason I'm here, to find right people, right organizations and firms that support system should be addressed to. But how to attract such early adopters? First, user-friendly landing page. This new perspective doesn't have a typical landing page with registration box and with short project offer description. At the first glance, it contains many official long documents in its subsequent versions and many information about how this documentation is proceeded. But in a deeper meaning, the idea is the same like in a normal startup project, to present main assumption and to get a feedback. So I would like to show you a hidden unique value proposition of new EU financial perspective. First, the faster the better. It's a golden rule of EU financial experiences from the last perspective. Usually, at the initial stage, contests are easier. There is less competitors. It is easier to meet support criteria. For instance, in some measure dedicated to e-business, in 2008, every correct project got support. And 1 year later, in 2009, only 20% of such projects were granted support. Also, being informed well about system support preferences can be inspiring somehow. It helps you to customize your project in line with system support preferences. It's important, for example, for startups initiatives, for organizers of such events like startup schools, startups meetings, bar camps, or conferences like that, because their job is something what usually could be co-financed with public money, and the huge amount of money is dedicated to such initiative in this perspective. Also, now you can get into some kind of customer development process called social consultations. Subsequent version of project documentation are confront with so-called social side, what means every group what could be affected by a new regulation. Getting remarks to support documentation at this initial level can change it substantially. For instance, change support form from loans to grant, or widen a target group. Such remarks can be given via internet or just directly during the social consultation meetings. Usually extremely active during such consultations are huge corporations. They have money, they have time to promote their vision of support documentation, but it's not necessarily the best way of spending public money. In the nearest future, there is going to be a crucial iteration of social consultations dedicated to something called Detailed Description of Operational Programs. It's some kind of support Bible which defines what kind of operation will be supported, who can apply for it, under what condition, and so on. These all crucial issues will be defined for 7 years. From more technical point of view, what is it expected for ICT sector, startups, and its surrounding in this perspective? First of all, there is no separate program dedicated to startups, dedicated to ICT sector, but many activities can be supported in many programs. So I will try here to provide a short navigation across the programs and mark every places where something for startups or IT sector can be provided. And I mean not only about direct financing. We have main 5 sources of support: Digital Poland, Eastern Poland, Smart Grow, Knowledge Education and Development, and 16 regional operational programs. Besides these national sources of support, there is also European program Horizon 2020, dedicated to somehow breaking innovation. So there is a higher level of competition, but it is open for also Polish SMEs. How does it work? Many support programs may affect individuals, like inventors, startups, companies, or have impact on whole ecosystem. So let's look at the support system to this way. I am a startup. What can I get? Luckily, I'm from Eastern Poland. Then the New Idea Start platform is a measure for me. This measure is providing support from a very initial state, from pre-incubation across coaching, mentoring, business model shaping, to capital investment in startups located in Eastern Poland. In more pessimistic version, I'm not from Eastern Poland. Where can I go? In the regional operational programs, the most of classical support for business is located now. The huge money were transferred to this stage, and there you can now find many measures of support, like grants for startups, support from incubators, support and money for ICT investments in SMEs, for internet project also. And this individual level, also there is a Horizon program, Open Disruptive Innovation Scheme, which is dedicated to really breaking really innovative ICT solutions. Let's leave this individual level of benefits. I'm an ecosystem. What is important for me? To create an effective startup ecosystem, we have to provide financing, provide knowledge and relations. In this perspective, many measures are dedicated to creating a capital market for innovation. Some measures like co-investments, funds for venture funds and for credit funds, syndicated financing with the business angels, platforms connecting entrepreneurs with potential investors. This kind of support replaced somehow direct financing, so popular in the last perspective. It is based on experiences of really innovative economies like Israel or Ireland. The idea is to use the potential of investor, its business contacts, its knowledge, experience to accelerate the startup project. Also in many programs there is a place for such activities like mentoring, coaching, creative, innovative attitudes, services from business environment, institutions, creating global thinking. The great attention is paid to networking activities. So here is a great place for startup initiatives who are really experienced in such activities, and they can be a subcontractor or a partner in some public projects. Also, at this level, we have some help at the regional stage. There are measures for providing space by adopting the military or industrial objects to the new business development function. For example, like co-working or collaborative space. Also, in Digital Poland program, we have some specific offer. There is a lot of project dedicated to ICT solution for key social problems, and the idea is to support somehow homemade solutions created by teams of Polish programmers, of Polish students. To sum up, what I mean saying smart use of EU funds. Smart use means not to see only obvious benefits like direct financing, but to see that support programs can be useful in many ways. They provide clients for ICT sector, for instance, by digital education. Also, they give the possibility to be a subcontractor in public projects containing ICT components. For example, in program Knowledge Education Development, there is a lot of ICT tools planned, like platforms and so on. In the end, they can create new business opportunities. For instance, in Digital Poland, there are projects dedicated to digitalization of public information for commercial reuse. And it can be a great base for internet projects from creative sector, I suppose. In the end, our WebGov project proposal. In the autumn, we would like to organize some meetings devoted to discussion how to create an effective startup ecosystem at the regional stage with just smart using of EU funds. And funds are waiting for you. Are you welcome? Thanks.
Yeah, sorry, I was actually away. You did faster than I thought. I'm really sorry for that. So, are there any questions? And I'm going to pass through hello the camera. Are there any questions for Kate? Yes, no? Should I auction them? Oh, people are really tired at
I
this
will
time.
be around here with my comp, and I could answer from many detailed questions with all support documents.
Will you be there also tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, so Kate will be here tomorrow to address all your inquiries. So please applaud Kate. Thank you so much.